What are your NSFW or slightly illegal life hacks? My grandfather used to stand in people's yards around state/county fairs or the like with a sign that says parking $5 probably like 5 cents back then, and have people pay him to park into random people's yards. He'd make enough money to go into the fair and have a good day. In 8th grade I lived in an apartment and I used to stick a wad of tissue paper up the vending machine change return, and every evening I'd reach up there and pull my day's loot of change down. I'd pocket about $7 per day. People just assumed the machine ate their change. I remember as a kid I was at a science fair at the university center in my town. I didn't get my change from buying a drink in the machine and reached up to see if it was stuck. Imagine my surprise when I felt some duct tape, pulled it off, and about $30 of change came out. Best of all, the arcade in the center was 3 feet away. That was a good day. Once got a lot of hate for posting this to r/life pro tips, but it's definitely worked for me. Hotel lobbies are a great place to kill time if you need to wait for someone or something in a city. I live in New York City, and occasionally I've had to wait on a relative taking a bus into town, or someone is late for something, and then I just find a relatively swank hotel with a nice waiting area and a couch and sit there. It'll usually be about 20 minutes before anyone says anything, and if you need more time just say you're waiting for a friend who is staying at the hotel. You can hang out in hotel lobbies for days. Nobody is going to say a word. This is not much of a trick. If you need somewhere to store your stuff while traveling, just go to any good hotel lobby and have them check. It doesn't cost anything. Used to do this all the time during trade shows. Just go to the most convenient hotel and check all the stuff you picked up at the show, so you don't have to carry it around. For the desperately broke/homeless youth, I used to do this when I was a skate rat. All you needed was a hammer, a quarter, and an older vending machine. Hammer the quarter flatter and flatter till it's the size of a silver dollar, $1 coin, whatever. Old vending machines obviously don't have the greatest technology in them and can only read the now flathead coin size as a silver dollar. Then hit the coin return. Your quarter just became 4 quarters. Repeat as much as you like. I turned .25 into $30 at one point. Now that I'm older and make good money, I wouldn't do this, but if anyone is ever desperately in need of money, homeless, it definitely helps. I delivered pizza last summer. If I ever got really hungry, I would accidentally pack in an order of breadsticks. Their breadsticks are so good with my delivery. They are made and sat in a hot box for people to come in and order. There are usually 4 to 6 in at a time and no one questions if one goes missing, or I take one on an order. If you didn't already guess, I would eat them on the way there and no one ever suspected a thing. Not heavily illegal, and I didn't think of this, but if you can speak 2 languages and need to write a quick paper, search up a paper covering that topic online in one language and then translate to your current language. Hard to be called out for plagiarism when the original paper is in a different language. That's probably labor intensive enough to qualify as research. Torrenting all my university textbooks. It's saved me thousands of dollars. That's not a crime, that's self-defense. I just figured this one out a couple days ago. If you've been trying to pirate an electronic textbook or any other book, but simply aren't having any luck, this method takes a bit more effort than just torrenting, but it's basically guaranteed to work. Software you'll need: Kindle PC app, a BiOS reader, OCR software, easy to torrent, optional. Adobe Acrobat, full program, not just the reader. Also easy to torrent. Dropbox. Amazon usually offers 7-day free trials on most of their ebooks. First, find the book you want and get the trial delivered to your Kindle PC app. Install Dropbox because it has a feature that saves screenshots when you print screen rather than having to paste it manually. I'm sure there's better software out there, but this works fine. Set your monitor to portrait mode, as this will allow you to get the highest resolution image possible. Then open the book, set to full screen, and keep pressing print screen and right arrow. It's fast and painless process. At the end of it, your drive, /Dropbox /screenshots folder will be full of PNGs. You can do a 300-page book in under 5 minutes. At this point, you'll combine the files in Acrobat, First open Acrobat and go to Preferences, convert to PDF, PNG and make sure to choose a lossless compression method. JPEG 2000 lossless works best. Then sort the folder by date so that the files are in order and just highlight, right click, combine in Acrobat, and voila, you have a PDF with all your pages. If you need the book to be searchable, just open in a BIFIN editor, let it do its thing, and save as a new PDF. Acrobat has OCR built in but it's shit. A BI is phenomenal. Enjoy your new ebook. My dad goes thrift shopping a lot. He always checks coat pockets for money. He has found Ray-Ban sunglasses and up to $50. My hobby is thrift shopping. Oh my god, what have I missed in the coat pockets? College food court. Salad was weighed to determine price. Steak under a pile of salad is an expensive salad, but a cheap steak. If you think you're close to jizzing, but want to carry on, subtly bite your tongue and the feeling will go away. Easiest way to prolong orgasm. Don't try this if you have a penis in your mouth. Like a birth defect or something. Mine's between my legs. Most buffets will bag all the unsold food in a separate trash bag before closing. It's easier for them that way. If you stand around out back you can grab it while it's still warm. Try not to be seen. Most workers don't give a shit, but some are wary of a lawsuit and won't let you have it. Also, if you've got a few bucks, but know you're going to be homeless soon, buy the following. A decent razor. A decent backpack. Go for comfort. F brands you want something with a waist strap. A quality pocket knife. A military cot. Keeps you dry and relatively unbit. A pull-up bar. Sounds stupid, but hangers are free and the quickest way out of homelessness is 5 nice unwrinkled shirts. If at all possible, a phone able to access the internet. Forget service. It's nice if you can get it, but not a necessity. If you can pick up a smartphone with a cracked screen for cheap, that's your lifeline. That's Craigslist jobs and ML your resume, office jobs and Google Maps and lots of other really good stuff. Recharge and surf at McDonald's or Starbucks, or whatever is close. Rope edit, not to kill yourself. Life is never that bad. Rope is just good to have around. Small gauge stuff can be used to hang bags of water, put up a tarp, if you run across one, replacement shoelaces, repair a busted backpack. Hell, I even built some makeshift shelves with rope and trashed lumber. Edit again, by popular demand, a gym membership. If you can afford it, a gym membership is a good fix for a hot shower. Not every small town has a gym. Sometimes they can get expensive, sometimes they are just too far away, but it's definitely worth investigating. And finally, hygiene. If you stay clean shaven, wash with soap in nearby rivers, and brush your teeth, no one has to know, and life is 10 times easier. I have one that my dad did back in college. More of a one-time life hack than anything. His professor basically spent all his free time writing and trying to sell to Hollywood a script for a movie. He was barely there during office hours. He was super disorganized when it came to the students. Things like that. Come finals, and my dad slept through it. He slept through the final and was absolutely panicking. So he decided to play things a little underhanded. When grades were posted, and his was naturally not there, he went to the professor and said, "Sir, about my test score. I noticed that it wasn't posted." Technically true, although he didn't state the reason why the score wasn't there. The professor began looking through his notes and obviously didn't find the test. But the professor was so disorganized that he was convinced that he had lost the test. "Oh, yeah. You got a B+, he said, quickly jotting the grade down on the grade sheet. My dad got up, walked out, and never effing looked back. Bulk beans at grocery store, bag most expensive item. Write down code for least expensive item. Works best for nuts. Buy the shelled pistachios and write down the code for the in-shell pistachios. Use the self-checkout. Works 100% of the time, usually because the person working the checkout computer for all checkout lanes is just staring into space. An off-duty cop in my town got caught shoplifting at the self-checkout. He was tearing a small hole in a 12-pack beer carton so he could scan the individual barcode on one of the cans. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.